Hi, Gemini. Gemini. I'm sorry. That's how I said Gemini. That amused me. I had to repeat myself. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? I have here your path, Gemini, is the tower in reverse. So your spirit, karma, life path, destiny. There's something that's unraveling, dismantling in front of your eyes. However, you might even be calling it into it yourself. Whatever the dismantleization, the breakdown, the upheaval, the unraveling, it is not going to deeply affect you or your security, so you won't be destabilized. Okay. So again, it's right by the death card. So I feel like you're making cutbacks. You're bringing an end to this, and this is a deep transformation that's coming into your stability, your foundation, your control. Because you know what cannot be changed this month is that you're having some deep, profound aha moments. The universe is making movements on your behalf or for you. Some things that you really want are going to finally come in. And I feel like they're on a relationship level. Like you might finally get that partner that you want, or a relationship that you wanted to bring into a partnership may actually finally do that. There's going to be some deep-seated transformation. Because what's of great help to you is that there is an ending. There is a change and a new beginning. I feel like you've been at an impasse for a while. And it's finally getting moving. I do. Reason being is that somebody's worked through their shadow. Somebody's worked through their shadow side. You know, for you, Gemini, especially if you're Gemini rising, the sun is going to be mostly in your fourth house. So like the end of August, which of course is already over. In the first 3 weeks of September, I do feel that you're going to be removing some of your shadow, number one. Number two, you are going to realize that it's time to find some courage to go after your dreams, because you don't have to wait anymore. The waiting is over. And that may scare you. You may be lacking passion. You may be lacking drive. You may be lacking ambition. You may be lacking courage. Just have a little hope, faith, and optimism, and realize that a bright future is right around the corner if you can kind of go after this. It would be very beneficial to you, very specifically Gemini risings, to take a risk this month. Go out on a limb, take a leap of faith, especially with that Fool card knighting that Wheel of Fortune in the upright. They're both upright, so this is good. However, that Strength card is saying that you don't have courage. And that's in your soft, squishy place. So you're feeling a little bit tender. But let me tell you, it would really liven up your life. It would increase your standing, increase your foundation, and the other person sees you great. The other person sees you really well. So let's take a look at these energies here. It's just it's time. The waiting is over in terms of turning relationships into partnerships, and it could be one-on-one business partnerships, friend partnerships, love partnerships. Okay. Yeah, the wait's over. What you want is here. What you want wants you. But you wouldn't see it that way. You're still going to believe that you're waiting on something. But then there's no need to wait any longer. So you have somebody returning to you, or that's available to you, and you thought they were not. And literally you were under the impression that they were not going to reciprocate, and that there was struggle and challenges. However, there is no struggle or challenges. That is not accurate. That is an untruth. This is a trend this month. I'm seeing a lot of this. I'm seeing relationships that we thought were over are not. This is something that happens in the last couple of degrees of Jupiter. I am recording in a temple, and it's during dinner time. I'm a little behind schedule, and I just got to get this done, so I apologize if there's some noise in the background. You were indecisive, and the other person walked away. because they were losing their passion. So this person wants to offer commitment, but they're not sure. And literally, you need to speak a truth that what they want is available to them, because the behavior is creating an obstacle. So remember, I was telling you to take a risk. You need to take a risk. But you're feeling too safe, too tender, too vulnerable. You're not wanting to go out on a limb. But I would advise that you take a risk. I really would. So let me see if anything else comes up here. Because your future, it says that something's out of alignment. So if you want the future that you want, there is something that needs to be done. And it is going to require action from you. You haven't put enough work into this. I know you think you have, but you haven't. Yeah, you need strategy. You need strategy. Because you're anguished. You're just in your fear place. Y'all can collaborate. Y'all want each other. You need a strategy because you need the facts, not your fears. You're perceiving stuff that ain't real. You're perceiving stuff that ain't actual, factual. And the wait is over, but somebody needs to go after this. You need to go after it, and the fearful part is that you're not willing to go after it. But what you want wants you. There's a total willingness to collaborate here. There's a total willingness to get it, to go after it. You're battle weary. You just don't want to struggle any longer. This is a little tiny bit more work to go into it. Y'all are at a opposition, but you're on the same team and you don't even know it. The person is waiting on a message from you. But the confusion's over. There's nothing holding you back except you and your mind. Okay, the confusion is over. Alright, Taurus. Not Taurus, Gemini. Gemini, I'm aware that I'm with Gemini right now. Take good care of yourself. Whatever I said, if it resonated with you deeply, go ahead and go over to priestessgorgeous.org. I have Cancer's cards here. So I'm going to do Cancer now. Okay, Gemini, take good care of yourself. Bye.